The offense will take over at the 20. First down, 10 to go. Two tight end set. And they make the stop at the 22-yard line. Great game in the works, folks, as we come to the end of the first half. The score here in Chapel Hill, UNC 13, Virginia Tech 7. Virginia Tech will be kicking off, and I hope you're as ready as I am to get this second half underway. Brought down at the 29. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 29-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Well, they run it left, and a nice tackle right there. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He scrambled, going deep. Knocked away.
You know, the quarterback didn't do anything wrong there. This is just a great play defensively.
I think he underestimated the speed of the defensive player. He just shot in and broke it up.
Ready? Blue 90. Blue 90.
Can't find anyone open. Runs with it, and he's got room. He's out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. Nice pickup on the play, but they're still short of the first down.
And that was a good-looking play. Even though they didn't get enough yards, I'm sure we'll see that one again.
I've got to tell you, I'm really surprised that they aren't going to just punt this ball away. And a big run there on fourth down.
Brad, this is what impresses me about this team. It's fourth down, and you know what's coming. We're running right at you. Try and stop us.
They line up in the jumbo set. Again with the carry. And he's tackled at the 45. And a pickup of about 7. It's 2nd and 3. They come out in a goal line set. Give to the tailback. The back gets 3 on the carry.
Yeah, not too much on that run.
With these linebackers sitting back waiting for plays like that, it'll be very hard for this offense to pick up yards on the ground.
And down he goes at the 39. He didn't get much, but he got enough for the first down.
Well, that's really all they wanted there was to pick up the first down and get a fresh set of downs and continue to move the ball downfield.
5 DBs on the field. He's scrambling. Tackle made at the 36. He scrambled, but he didn't get much.
Brad, this defense reacts too quickly for a scramble like that to work. He needs to spread them out a little bit more to try to create more room to run.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. He steps out at the 18. So another run and another first down.
The defense has to figure out a way to stop this kid running the football. Maybe they ought to put an extra linebacker in there.
Now it's time for the defense to buckle down. They need to start hitting the gaps and getting into the backfield.
He'll get the call again, and they'll bring him down behind the line.
They got great run support from the safety position on that one.
He had his eyes in the backfield that whole play. Great anticipation to stuff him for a loss.
He scrambled. He's tackled at the 9. He had to climb the ladder for that one.
Oh, yeah. He got way up there and got a big gain.
It went for good yardage, but this team still has to deal with third down. He's taken down at the 5-yard line. And a nice run by the tailback.
Not a lot of razzle-dazzle here, but it gets the job done and picks up the first down.
First and goal from the 5. They're knocking on the door. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. It is he throws, and it's going to be picked off. The defense was all over that pass, guys.
That's because they were able to get pressure here, Brad, and when you toss one up like that in the zone coverage, that's an easy pick.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 7. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. And they got him for a loss. And that was a good stop by the defense. They got him in the backfield.
That's a great example of quickness by the defensive line. It allows you to break away from those blockers before they have a chance of moving you away from the play.
Backfields in an offset I formation. And they make the stop at the 18. That takes a little pressure off of them.
That's a big play. When you're practically taking the snap in your own end zone, it can easily cause an ill-advised pass if you get rushed. A good composure by this quarterback to pick up the first down.
Option right. They'll drop him for a loss.
These guys have the capability to gain solid, consistent yardage. They have to regroup, come out a bit more motivated next time.
They'll work from the shotgun. Here's the give. Whoa, he just took a licking. 6-yard pickup.
Gain of 6 on the play.
They're about 4 yards away here on third down. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. Pulls it in, and he wants more. Brought down around the 34-yard line. And they pick up the first down with a pass to the tight end.
It's easy to forget about the tight end sometimes coming off the line, but you always have to watch this guy because he's certainly capable of making big plays.
On the handoff, watch out. At the 40, inside the 30, the 10. He's all the way home, touchdown. Great looking play by the offense as the halfback took it in for the score.
Here's a play that was well designed and well executed. It can't get much better than that.
The kicker on the field. He'll try to put his team up by a point. He makes the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And this one's away. He'll return it from the 6. They'll bring him down at the 35-yard line. The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
You know, that was a great drive they had going that last time, too.
Yeah, but one play turned it around. It may have been a great drive, Kirk, but let me tell you something. It was a better interception.
He's wrapped up for the sack.
And Kirk, that's sack number 2 for this kid.
He is really locked into this quarterback right now. Excellent sack right there.
You can bet the quarterback is just asking his lineman to block this guy, because that's multiple times now that he's been knocked down by this young guy.
He's tackled right around the 40.
The ball carrier. Gain of 24 on the play.
Third and 5. Ball on the 40-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He drops back. Here's a throw. I don't think he got anything on that. And they fail to convert for the first down.
Well, the offense hates to see that. The defense, again, Coach, stepping up.
The defense is important. It wins football games for you.
When you face a defense that blitzes both corners, they're basically coming up and saying to you, hey, we're going to come after you and after you and after you until you show us that you can stop it.
North Carolina, 13.
It's fourth down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. On the run, gets it to his man.
Unbelievable pass. They don't care what down it is.
They can't let that happen. If you stop a guy on third down, you can't let him go for it on fourth like that.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. he hits him hard at the 43-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 43. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he tries to buy some time. And he's tackled right around the 32-yard line. What a throw and catch, guys.
I'll tell you what, this young kid has a real gun for an arm. He sizes up to play well and then gets the ball out of there.
The play clock's at 00. They just took too long.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
Looked like they might have been a little bit late getting the play in, and it results in a delay of game. First and 15 now. Ball on the 37-yard line. Nickel defense. He scrambled. He delivers. He couldn't drag his feet. Incomplete.
That was just thrown too far out there.
Yeah, these halfbacks aren't used to catching the ball along the sideline. That would have been a tough play to keep it in bounds.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he's scrambling. Here comes the pressure. On the throw, incomplete pass.
He's just lucky that he got that pass away.
The offensive line didn't protect the quarterback very well. The pressure was there in no time.
The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. He's on the run. Lets it go on the run. And he can't make the catch. What a blow to knock it out of there before he got possession.
Good night. That halfback is going to want to take a breather after that collision.
It's up. And it falls short. No good. I think the pressure might have gotten to him there.
Well, there's no question about this. Anytime you have a chance to put your team on top of the field goal, there's a little added pressure. I think you're right. I think it got to him. More than a little.
Looks to pass. Complete across the middle. And he's taken down at the 39-yard line. They go to the air and pick up a couple.
That's a nice completion, but give the defense a lot of credit. They weren't fooled at all. They were able to hold him to a short gain.
He goes out of bounds at about the 45. Almost 6 yards on the play action. Virginia Tech with a 1-point lead. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Tackle at the 44. A decent gain on the pass.
Yo, Kirk, good job by the quarterback here reading this play.
Yeah, the defense came with a blitz, and you're right. Great job by this young quarterback of recognizing the coverage and spotting the open man.
He's tackled at the 33-yard line. And he busts a big one on this defense.
With his halfback is running the ball, I'd put a few more guys in the box there defensively to try to stop him.
He looks to throw on first down. Under heavy pressure, and they got it.
That's just not a good play by the quarterback here. He's got to have a better pocket presence.
Yep, he looked like he was having trouble finding someone to throw to.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long. Offset I formation in the backfield. Short pass, middle of the field. They'll bring him down at the 39. A yard, maybe 2 on the screen pass. 3rd down, and they need to get it to the 23. Backfield's in an offset I formation. Short pass, middle of the field. And they make the stop at the 38. They couldn't get the first down.
Well, here they were hoping to get a few extra yards after the catch. Give the defense credit. They held him short.
These guys will give them that rinky-dinky play all day long. You need more than that if you're going to get a first down on these guys.
They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt. This one 55 yards away. It has the distance. And they tack on 3 points. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Virginia Tech to kick. Decent kick. And he'll return this one from the 7. Brought down at the 38-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. He goes out of bounds at the 30.
I don't think that's how that play was designed.
You know, that's what drives me crazy. Why would you run that ball out of bounds? Put your head down and try to get a few extra yards.
He's going to try and scramble. And the safety with the interception. He can't get away with a stiff arm, and he's tackled. Oh, no, they really didn't need that.
No, they didn't. And now it puts them in a situation where they have to get a stop.
And as a quarterback, you can't give up an interception late in the game. You got to be more careful with the football.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. Straight run, nothing going on there. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Good play by the linebacker there.
One thing the coaches always say about this sophomore is that he has great lateral movement. That lets him move well behind this defensive line and get after a lot of plays in the running game.
He gets another carry. And he's tackled right around the 26-yard line. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there, running the football by this guy.
First down, 10 yards to go. Takes a knee.
Number 7, the ball carrier. 1-yard loss on the play.
2nd and 11. That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, Virginia Tech 17, North Carolina 13. Lee, what are your final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
I really enjoyed watching these two teams duke it out. Virginia Tech proved that they're a good football team, and they can overcome all kinds of adversity to get a win. I think they answered a lot of questions in this game.
Well, that concludes another game of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.